It's going to sting. It stings right now. It's going to sting for a long time. For us to lose this game certainly stings, and I'm sure it's going to sting for a long time. And not being able to get it done in that fashion is extremely disappointed in this league, and it's obviously very disappointing. Well, obviously very disappointed right now, and just really disappointed right now. Well, it's never easy when it ends like this. Really disappointed locker room. I hurt for them. Give San Francisco credit. They made more plays in some of those critical situations down the stretch. It's a tough football team. Got to give the Saints all the credit in the world. They came ready to play. Absolutely embarrassed us today, and you can't do that against a well-coached and quality football team. And that's what happens when you go out there and play like that against a good football team. So give the Saints all the credit. They came ready to play, had a great plan, and executed. But ultimately, give San Francisco a ton of credit. They came ready to play. They came ready to battle. You got to give Detroit a ton of credit. They came in here and they beat us tonight. Give San Francisco credit. They battled for 4 quarters. We knew they would. But I really hurt for our football team. Give credit to San Francisco. They made more plays at the end of the game. Start out, congratulate the San Francisco 49ers. They played well today, and we didn't play well enough. Give Philly all the credit. I thought they certainly were the better team tonight. And the margin for error in this league is so small. And if you don't capitalize on opportunities and you make mistakes, then you're going to lose, especially against quality football teams. And we had opportunities, and we squandered it, one right before the half. And then we were down there in the red zone in the fourth quarter and came away with just a field goal. And, that was probably the difference in the game. I'm sick about some opportunities that we let get away from us. I felt like we were pretty much in control of that game for the majority of the game, and to lose it there at the end is very tough. And then we had an opportunity on our first drive getting into field goal range, and we got sacked on 3rd down that knocked us out of field goal range. And you can't do that. But I felt like we had plenty of opportunities to kind of put the game out of reach, and unfortunately just didn't do enough.
When you talk about missed opportunities, is the missed field goal in the fourth quarter, is that kind of at the top of the list, or do you have other things?
No, there was plenty of ops. And it's never one play. And it's because I'm sure a lot of it's going to come down to the missed field goal, but there were plenty of opportunities.
What was your vantage point of the block punt and just obviously the significance that it had in this game?
Yeah, you could argue that was the difference in the game. But I think there was more than just that play. We had plenty of opportunities to kind of put that game away. I thought our defense battled their ass off. I thought they competed at the highest level. We had a ton of special teams miscues. Offensively and on special teams, we had too many mistakes, and you can't overcome those against a really good football team. Our guys are going to have to take a long, hard look in the mirror. It starts with myself. Obviously, didn't get these guys ready to play ball. We've got to get a lot fixed, and it starts with us as coaches, and then it's got to trickle down to our players, and everybody's got to look at themselves and ask themselves what they can do better. We all got to look inward and figure out what it is we got to do to get better. Just you can't pinpoint one area. I think collectively, all of us, starting with myself, got to be better. I got to go back and look at it. Certainly, I didn't do a good enough job of putting our guys in position to score points, and obviously, I didn't do enough to get our team prepared to win a football game. And certainly, when we only scored 10 points offensively, I put that all on myself. I got to be better than that. Certainly, it's a tough night, and I don't put it all on him. Myself, I got to call better plays. Yeah, I think we got to take a long, hard look at what we called in those situations and not put Aaron in those, and our offense for that matter, in a situation where he's thrown over unblocked defenders.